Hi, good morning. It's still early at the moment. I've not got long out of the shower, so excuse this. Normal service is starting to be returned after Christmas. So we're starting to get back into the swing of being normal again. I finished listening to another from the Caffe Nero shortlist, and it's Lost in the Garden by Adam S. Leslie. And don't ask me to describe the plot, because I can't. Some reviewers have described it as a sort of like a fever dream. And the blurb does say, this is creepy, dreamlike, unsettling, and unforgettable. And it also tells us that we are going to be joining the privileged few who come to understand why we don't go to Almondby. The three friends, Heather, Rachel, and Antonia, set out for Almondby. And this is a place that all children are warned never to visit. You don't go to Almondby. Never go to Almondby. Heather's going along because her boyfriend went a few months ago and never came back. Because that's what happens. If people do go to Almondby, they seem never to come back. So she's going off to find him. She's going along with Rachel, who's got to deliver a package there, and she's persuaded Heather to go along. And she's also persuaded Antonia to drive them in her car. And she knows that Antonia fancies Heather. So, of course, Antonia will go wherever Heather is, just in case. So they go along on this trip. And it's a long trip because Almondby doesn't seem to appear on any maps. You seem to be drawn towards it. It's not there. There's no road signs to it. And this trip, well, it goes on for hours and hours and hours. Add on to this the fact that there seems to be a perpetual summer. So there's lots of luscious descriptions of the summer, of flies and stuff like that, So there's lots of luscious descriptions, but it's summer all the time. And ghosts. The dead seem to have risen. They're not zombies. We're not in a zombie movie. You've got ghosts who shuffle around with bits of wood or whatever, and they fight you. If you come across you, they'll fight you or bash your head in. So there's no old people anymore because they can't outrun the ghosts. I told you this was strange. I can't explain the plot. Anyway, this journey goes on for hours. And when they do arrive at Almondby, things get even stranger because they're now you've got this folklore legend of Green Anne. I listened to this on Audible, and the way it's narrated, Heather is so annoying. Oh, she's just like one of these little toddlers. You know when you get people at the back of the car. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? She's the same way with ice cream. I want an ice cream. I want an ice cream. I want an ice cream. And she's such an annoying person. I don't know. It'd be interesting to know whether she comes across so annoying in the book if you're reading it rather than listening to it. But the narration is super. And this thing with ice cream. There's this ice cream van that they can hear but never see. And this jingle. The jingle from the ice cream van. Because I'm listening to it. It's the little earworm. It stayed with me for hours. This jingle from this ice cream van everywhere I went. It was still running around in my brain. I couldn't get it out. It's a book it's impossible to look away from because you don't know what you're going to come across next. Everything is, you can't explain it. And I can't tell you what the beginning, the middle, and the end is. Is there even an ending? I can't tell you what happened. But all I know is that I'm still looking for this ice cream van. So that is Lost in the Garden by Adam S. Leslie. I'm now started Levitation for Beginners. It was on order from the library. It hadn't arrived. I had a free credit on Audible, so I'm going to listen to it instead. I've started listening to that, and that is the fourth one of the fiction shortlist. So I will have completed the fiction shortlist, which I didn't do last year, but I have done this year. So I will leave you now. Happy reading. Take care. Bye.